Welcome in, collective, for your new moon in Libra reading. We also have a solar eclipse happening today. So let's go ahead, get some of these energies. They are definitely potent here. Looking at shadow aspects, so releasing things that no longer serve us. I've been getting for a while that this is something that's been ingrained in you for quite some time now. So let's go ahead, take some deep breaths, center ourselves, calm ourselves. And while you do that, I'm going to ask that any of your guides join us here. So any angels, ancestors, divine creators, whoever you resonate most with, we're going to ask that they bring forth messages in the best and the highest good that is in alignment with your most ideal timeline. Okay, let's see what's being reassessed or shifted at this time. Ooh, stack spirit of leadership. Okay, so we're definitely questioning some roles that we have either played or that were done to us, ways that we didn't stand up for ourselves here. We are taking that power back. And what's the next phase calling the collective to do? Yeah, let it freaking go. Spirit guardian of autumn. And what action can the collective take to initiate this phase? Hummingbird spirit of joy. Don't lose sight of the fun times, of the little sparks that give you a sense of purpose or happiness. And what challenges the collective's sense of who they are, what's impacting them at this time during this new moon in Libra with this solar eclipse. Okay, the bear spirit of healing. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? It is a challenge to go through that and heal. Okay, we also have the starry night of acceptance, and that is what you need to know about this period of growth. This is a time to step through, heal these past hurts, these past wounds. Yeah, bring out this playful spirit within you. Be flexible to change, right? Change is the only constant that we have in life. So accept that. Find ways to work with that. And what doesn't the collective see coming through this? Thank you. Yeah, look, your growth. You don't see your growth coming. Toadstools. We have 22 and 44 out. This could be confirmation. Okay, we also have fire spirit coming in strong with these energies. This is exactly the right time for this shift because of how the alignment is. It's working in your favor. And, you know, realizing that when things get tough or uncomfortable, you might feel uncertain about things, and that's okay. It's okay to nurture that part of you, to move through that side of uncertainty, of the unknown. It's okay to stop struggling, to take a pause, to reassess, to breathe, to let the path open for you. Don't be pushing against it if there's resistance. It's all about timing right now. So take a deep breath, let go of the struggle. Whatever's happening, you're going to gain rewards from it. This is a transformative time. You are growing. Growing is bound to be uncomfortable. You are bound to not know the right path forward and feel uncertain about things. This is also kind of bringing in this autumn time frame that we are at least starting to see in some parts of the states here, and letting go these colors, this red, this orange, this yellow, right? It's all this autumn cooling. I'm getting a refractory period. Okay. So you're relaxing into this. You're letting yourself heal from things that hurt you, that wounded you. And you're going into this space knowing that you can be successful, knowing that you can achieve joy, that you can steer your life in the correct direction, whatever that might look like for you. You're clearing out the clutter. We got that again this last eclipse that was a lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse. We had got that like combing through these last little bits. You're trying to wipe your slate clean. I'm just going to get one more card on each of these. So let's see how this stag spirit of leadership is being reassessed or is being shifted through this eclipse season with this new moon in Libra. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely taking time to go within. You're being smart about the decisions that you make here. You don't want to do anything impulsively, I'm getting. So you're really slowing down and determined to let things progress as they need to. So what can we see about this letting go, this next phase that's calling the collective to step into? It's all about balance. There can't be light without the darkness. Without the darkness, we wouldn't be able to see the stars shine. So there is a time, there's a place for each of it. You are the only one who can find your own individual balance. I can't tell you how to find that. Others can't tell you how to find it. We can all give you tools that might help you along your path. But that inner balance actually has to come from within, is what I'm getting. So let go of everything else that you've been told or taught that doesn't resonate with you at the core of your being. Take that and release that. Let go of that. Find your true balance. So this joy, this hummingbird spirit, these actions that the collective is needing to take to initiate this release. Yeah, have hope. Have hope for tomorrow, for the next moment. Trust in your intuition that everything will work out in your favor. Have hope. Don't drop that. Okay, they're bringing forth these energies that are coming through later this month with Pluto. So Pluto will be direct in Capricorn here in about a little less than a week and a half. And Pluto challenges a lot of traditional concepts. It is the ruler of Scorpio. So not being afraid to dive deep and heal those things. We're releasing these things from Capricorn season still throughout this whole eclipse season. I'm getting the reason why you might be experiencing some tough energies is because we're clearing out all this clutter that we built up, that we brought with us. And since 2008, we're clearing anything out that no longer serves us. We're stepping into this new authoritative space. And that's where the hope's coming from here. They're also giving me like the star card energy, which is Aquarius energy. And that's where Pluto's going to be moving for the next, I don't know, what is it, 19 years? So it's really taking those steps to be observant of what's in balance, what's not in balance, what brings you joy and hope and gives you that little spark of, hey, I can make it through this. I can purify these things. I can heal these things. Show me this healing here was challenging the sense of who they are and how that's impacting them. Yeah, your happiness. You might have thought that happiness comes from outside of you, I'm getting. But that's not where happiness lies. Happiness lies within you. You have to be able to adapt to that. So what about this acceptance? What the collective needs to know about this period of growth. Yeah, you're protected. Flat out. It's not always going to look the best or smell the prettiest. Okay? Shit stinks. You're clearing out shit that no longer serves you. You're taking a new approach. For some of you, I'm also getting this could be things that you started earlier this year. That you thought like, yeah, this is good. This is going to work for me. And then you realize, wait a second, this isn't actually aligned with where I want to go. That's okay. You're accepting that. You're moving forward from that. You're releasing that. And you're growing beyond it. Recognizing that is part of your growth process, if that's something that applies to you. So let's look at this growth. What they need to know about their growth. Show me more on this. Okay, before I do that, they're calling me to these mushrooms. And not specifically the mushrooms. Look, there's a butterfly there, signifying that hope. It's this time period where you don't always see the growth that is occurring, because mushrooms, when they start growing and getting ready to produce and bear the fruit or the fungi, they are really growing beneath the surface. It's the mycelium that's growing. It takes the darkness for the mycelium to grow, to actually expand. Okay, and then it takes the light for the mushrooms to find their way up to the surface and actually grow. So you could be in this timing where it's just dark, heavy energy, and you're not quite sure how to propel yourself forward. That's okay. It's going to happen. Things are incubating right now. So you're asking yourself, is this what I truly want? Is this what I want for me? Does this align with me? Does this align with what I desire in life at the core of my being? If I step into that space, if I meditate on that and I release everything else that I've been taught, and I check in and see where my morals are, where my values lie, is this the thing that is going to change me for the better? Something that you thought was ordinary might be something actually extraordinary, something remarkable. So you could be stepping into this almost profound state of being where you're recognizing some of your gifts that you have that others wish they could have, but they don't. Something that comes naturally for you. Okay, we have the card of determination. So no matter what your wildest dreams are, you have capacity to see it through and make it happen. Yeah, they're giving me this again in a different way, where others might kind of lose interest or let something fade out. You're recognizing your own strength in it and you're going after it. You're persistent, you're ambitious. Okay, I can't get too specific because it is a general message, but this is definitely something that's going to require your leadership. So whether that be in a relationship or in the workplace or with how you manage yourself or your finances, anything like this. Again, it's going to be different for each person, but you're going through this upheaval process. You're uprooting. I'm getting this big, like you're uprooting, you're pulling these deep roots out that have kind of been spreading themselves out. And you're trying to move forward from that. So this energy that we're seeing here, this fire spirit, why is this the right time for this shift in energies, for this alignment to be occurring? Give me a little bit more on that. Thank you. Okay, so if you take the time to be still, you will be able to find clarity and healing from any mischief, from any deceit, from anything that no longer serves you. Okay, something that was tough to break through, but once you do, you see the sweet side of things. So you could be changing how you're working, how your productivity is working for you. Okay, you could be going about things slightly different than you have in the past, leading towards more productivity, more energy. You're not feeling drained. You're letting go of that. You're adapting. You're getting inspired. You might be cleaning or clearing out your home space, nurturing that. You're over the time frame where you used to deceive yourself. You no longer want that in your energy. You no longer want to feel that way. You could also have deceived others. And you're working hard to move through this, to move past this. So show me this uncertainty and how that's going to actually support them when things get uncomfortable. Anticipation. I just have to say, we have a couple cards here that are literally the last two cards of the deck. The Ram and Dahlia of determination and the Quail and Gooseberry of anticipation. Those are the last two cards in this deck. So this is closing out this time. You're moving forward regardless. See the butterflies in this one too? They're pointing that out again. The butterflies in this. It's giving you hope. Even when you're uncertain. Whatever you had anticipated that took your foreknowledge, that was preparing you for whatever the outcome of a situation might be. It's going to be brought forward and you're going to gain clarity about this. So this is a time where you might feel like you need to guard yourself or protect yourself. Like you might feel like others are intruding on your space. But just like the pomegranate, you're being protected. I mean, and the skunk and magnolia, really, because there's protection right there. So you're being protected because gooseberries, they have thorns. So if you just go in to grab the fruit, you're going to get pricked, right? It's the natural defense of protecting itself. But it's protecting the delicate fruit that's within. So you might ask yourself, this could either be a journal prompt or kind of what you're trying to gain from meditation if you're into meditating. But you can prompt yourself and ask, how can I balance vigilance with a healthy openness to risk? So are you surprised or are you caught off guard by how things unfold for you? If you're caught off guard and surprised by the things that are happening for you, you could feel like they're happening to you. And if you're feeling that way, then more than likely you are sitting in the passenger seat of your life. And this is a call for you to take the lead, to shift over into the driver's seat and let the road appear before you. It's almost like this period of going through a really dense fog. And just on the other side, it's going to open up and you're going to be able to see everything clearly. So you could be getting a lot of downloads during dream state right now that could be encouraging this upheaval and trying to tell you that you have the strength to move forward, that you have creative ingenuity for this. This new moon is in Libra, and Libra does talk a lot about relationships. So you could be seeing where something can be successful. You could have the confidence to want to start something over again, or you could trust in whatever this thing is morphing into. Regardless of what this might look like for you, I do feel like this is going to be a really pertinent time for the collective moving forward. And it feels like everything that's happening is happening in your favor. So it can be easy for you to get turned around with all these energies that are kind of flowing through you at this time, through us at this time. And that's where you can just step back into yourself, to your body, have introspection alongside of your logic. Because that's what Libra is logical. It's also the Queen of Swords. They're showing that card to me in my mind's eye. The Queen of Swords knows how to sit there and observe, to review what's coming forward to her, what is in alignment and what isn't. So we're taking this time period to observe, to find our inner balance, to let go of the things that no longer serve that. Beautiful messages, collective. From all of us here at DGM, we appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, toodles!